Okay, so we're going to find ourselves on the big blind again here, and ooh, that's nice. That's nice. Well, this is going to be a nice demonstration hand. 2 6s big blind. There's going to be several ways we could play this, but I'm actually... Oh right, it's been folded to the small blind now. Small blind raises, min raise. I'm going to call. I'm going to hope to outplay them on the flop. I don't really buy that that's any of them, so I'm going to have a little swing for 6 cents. You get one caller. I'm going to have another swing again here. I don't really see what they could have hit that the queen improves, and sure enough I'm right. That hand with the Jack 9-7 flop. What hand does the queen actually improve? Well, I'll tell you, there's only actually one hand that the queen really improves there, theoretically. I mean, obviously, if they've called with Queen Jack or Queen 9 or Queen 7, then then they do improve. But apart from that, the only other hand that improves for that queen is the Maid straight, which then becomes the Queen high straight rather than the Jack high straight. Yes, Queen 5. Thinking about it, I don't even know why I actually completed my small blind, but there we go. We've flopped an open ender here, but it's what we call a 1 card straight, because if we hit it, everybody at the table is going to know all we need is a 5. We don't need 2 of our whole cards to actually contribute to the straight. Disappointingly, I'm actually priced in by that. Check call, and sure enough, it does anyway. If I had the time or patience, actually no, scratch that. I will have a quick. I'm folding 10-7 from the bottom, so let's have a quick look, see what everyone had there. Queen 5, I picked up straight. Picked up the queen on the. Kerbu bet his 4 on the turn. Well, I can understand the bet, but when you're making it 2 cents, 1/5 of the pot, that's just not clever. And it's as if by and sure enough, the other guy had 4-3 as well. Well, that's the thing about it, bet sizing. If that had been a properly sized bet, if that had been 6 or 8 cents, maybe, I would have let go. I would have been out of the way. I'd love to see Mike Caro write a book about playing poker when you got hay fever. Or Dan Harrington. Harrington on Hold'em with hay fever. That's got a ring to it. So here we are, we found ourselves with 14 cents worth of profit. Not by any means huge numbers, but a 14-cent profit's better than a 14-cent loss. What's That's what we call an action flop, because flush draws, although they shouldn't really go chasing flush draws, they could still be in this hand. I assume Caribou had some sort of king there. I mean, it might be even king queen for the boat. Right, I am going to unclick the auto post feature. I'm going to play this final round and then exit this video. I think we've achieved actually quite a lot in however many minutes we've played. I can't check the timer while I'm here talking to you. I think we've achieved enough. Now again, you see here that this is Caribou who's going to have bet out at this again, and they're going to have not bet a proper amount, and they're going to have enticed two other players to come in after them, and they're going to find themselves in a heap of trouble here. And now checks. Go on, Danny. Go on, Danny Ocean. Have a swing. 4 cents. Again, the bet sizing just so bad. If any of these players got their bet sizing right, they'd be useful players. Maybe. 8-3 offsuit. Fold, obviously. That's one of the things I'm hoping that when I come to do the small stakes video at maybe 10 cent, 20 cent, that the bet sizing will be, well, it'll be cured. It'll be not what it is here. If I didn't have hay fever, I dare say I would find a word for it. A non-expletive. Right. Now, this is one of the things I wanted to cover if I haven't already as well. Ace rags. That's actually a good size raise. We'll show the respect it deserves, even though we weren't calling anyway. And we'll see how this hand plays out. I would fully expect a c-bet there, and it didn't get it. Maybe a c-bet on the turn instead. And it's half pot. It's good enough, but I've got to say it's still not the way I'd have gone about it, but it's good enough. King 9 off. Under the gun +1 will get rid. So we'll play this one more hand and then we'll bring things to a wrap with our not huge profit by any stretch of the imagination, but profit nonetheless. And you've got to bear in mind as well, ordinarily this will be a 14% profit on a $2 buy-in, not $5 buy-in. Doesn't make it feel quite so insignificant then. Think about it as 7 big blinds for the sake of half hour. It's not quite as insignificant then. Oh no, we've got 2 more hands, sorry. Well, Jack 3 offsuit, we'll just get rid of that. Yes, the be all and end all, I cannot emphasize it enough. Be solid and technical and calculating, and do not get yourself into situations that you don't need to be in. Limping ace frags, you don't need to do it. Don't do it. So we'll play this one last hand. Oh, and sure enough, it's a hand that we want to play. I'm actually going to break my own rule here, and I'm actually going to limp. Ordinarily, as I'm sure a lot of people will know, if I play a hand, I play it to raise. But at microstakes level, you can play tight passive and you can get away with it, and you can get a hell of a lot of value if you do actually catch. So let's see if we do that. No, we don't. Well, this was one of those 7 times in 8 that we don't, so such is life. We can't call there. I've already turned the auto post off, so I don't need to do anything else other than exit this game now. Hit sit out there and then exit. Right, as I've said, with any luck there will be a video on low stakes, maybe 10 cent, 20 cents to follow. There are going to be tournaments on various forms of tournament, videos on various sorts of tournaments still to come as well. Yeah, no, thank you all for watching. I hope it's been useful. I'll see you all again soon. Ta-ra.